Hey everybody! Welcome back. We are in Module 3, Lesson 3. This module is all about increasing your reach, and today we're going to go over building a blog or a website. So let's go ahead and get started. So having your own website is very beneficial to your business. One, it looks really professional to brands. It looks professional as your business as a whole. When you have a website and you're able to share that and others can see that, it just makes everything about what you do a little bit more professional. It's also a really great way to upsell to businesses. So if you have a website, you can have your own blog, which a lot of the times, if you have your own website, it means that you have your own blog, which obviously you can use to upsell to businesses. On my rate sheet, I have a dedicated blog post or a subtle blog post where I just mention or tag the brand. Either way, both are ways that you can upsell to brands and make more money for yourself. It can also help drive traffic to your main channel. So obviously you would want to promote your website. Say if you have a Pinterest, you would be pinning blog posts from your website, which will bring traffic to your website, which in return can bring traffic to your main channel. On my website, I have on almost every single page, make sure you follow me at Through the Lens on Instagram to stay updated with all my latest blog posts, tips, and tricks as a content creator. And that actually brings more traffic to my main channel, which again is Instagram. When you have your own website, that also allows you to sell your own products. Obviously, you can sell products through like Instagram if you don't have a website, but again, having a website just makes you seem more legit, more professional, and it does allow you a different platform to use to sell your own products. So some of these products could be, you can start selling your own presets if you do your own photo editing. You can sell prints of the locations you go to if you're a travel photographer. And you can also capitalize on the knowledge that you know. We are in the information age, and every single second there is $3,300 spent on buying information online. And if you are just one step ahead of someone, then you have valuable knowledge that you can offer and turn into an ebook or a course. So I really recommend to capitalize on the knowledge that you have. So the first question that comes up when you're looking to build a website is, what web builder should you use? So there's a lot of popular ones out there. Wix.com, I forgot the other parenthesis. They have a free version, or you could upgrade to $13 a month is their cheapest plan. Squarespace is also a really popular one. It is $12 a month. Domain.com, the cheapest plan is $7 a month. And then the last two that I want to recommend are WordPress and Weebly. So I currently use Weebly, however, I don't recommend using Weebly if you are looking to eventually sell online products, because they don't have an option for automating online sales. So currently I have to manually send out every single item that is bought. So my presets in my ebook, I have to manually send each of those out, which can be a really big pain, especially because I'm a travel photographer, which means I'm not always in an area that has Wi-Fi or internet. So yeah, well, as soon as I can muster up the energy to switch platforms, I will probably be going with WordPress. WordPress does have options to automate online sales. It's super user friendly. I know a lot of people that use and love WordPress, so that would be the one that I recommend. However, definitely take a look into all of these options and what would work best for you and what you're trying to build. And then once you get your website up and running, a huge thing that is going to benefit your website is to set up your SEO, which I have included a little course on how to do that. So after this lesson, I recommend opening that course, watching the video, the SEO tutorial, but we're going to go ahead and cover a little bit of what that means now. So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It increases the quality and quantity of your website traffic. So this is what is going to allow your website to show up on Google. When somebody types something in, you want your website, you want your relevant information to show up to whatever people are looking up. So if you have like travel blogs, for example, when people are looking up Las Vegas, Nevada, it would be awesome if your website would be the first one to pop up on Google, right? So it increases visibility to your website and, like we talked about, allows your page to show up in Google. So in the tutorial, I talk exactly on the ways that you can do this, what you need to include in your SEO in order to make sure that it pops up in the right place at the right time. So the next thing we're going to go over is writing blogs and how to get people attracted to your blog posts and make them unconsciously want to read this. No matter what information you're covering, we're going to go over things like what to include in your titles and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started into that. So if you aren't sure what to blog about, think about your ideal follower. What problems are they facing? What do they like to learn about? And what hobbies or activities do they like doing? So you want to make sure you're creating relevant information that people want to read, right? So how you do this is you think of your ideal follower, you want to hit pain points, or you want to create information that they're going to benefit from. So let's talk about choosing a title. People typically love numbers. So if you do top 5 tips to grow your page, for some reason we have it wired in our brains that numbers are a quicker, easier way to get to the information that we're trying to reach, if that makes sense. People also like when you solve their problems, right? Who doesn't like an easy fix or an easy solution to their problems written out to them? So when you address that, people are really going to resonate. So a title topic for this would be, "This is the real reason your profile isn't growing." So this hits their pain point. This is something that they can relate to, and it's also solving their problem. So this is a really good way to, one, think of topics to write about, and two, choose a title that is going to attract people. The next thing people typically like are how-to guides. So a title for this would be "How-to Guide to Grow Your Following." You could also do "How to Grow Your Following," something along the lines of that. Again, people like simple solutions to their problems. So if it's a guide, that means it's going to be step by step for them in order to reach whatever it is that they want to solve or fix or do. People are also attracted to why titles. So, why growing your following is beneficial to your business. Again, this hits a pain point and you're implying that you're answering their question. They might be asking themselves, why is growing my following beneficial to my business? Like, this is information that applies to me, so I think I need to read this. So this is a really good way to attract readers to your blogs. People also really like emotional adjectives that describe the reader's problems. So examples of this would be effortless or free or essential. Again and again and again, I've said we are emotional creatures. We act on emotions. So if you're hitting those emotional pain points, you're pointing those out, they're going to be more likely to react and click on whatever it is that you want them to click on. So that's it for this lesson. By the end of this course, I want you guys to go ahead and set up your own website. Now, this doesn't have to be something that you go in entirety depth to, but I do want you to get a free, at least a free domain, a free website platform, and start building your website. This is going to help you so much with growing your business and becoming financially free as a content creator, which is our main goal through this course, right? So by the end of this course, I really want you guys to get your website set up, write your first few blog posts or add your photos or whatever it is that you want your website to be about. You can check out more information in the assignment part of this lesson, but that concludes this module. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you next week in the next module.